My grandmother's will had a condition that turned our entire family against each other for 6 months. My grandma was not a normal grandmother. She didn't bake cookies and knit scarves. She played chess competitively until she was 87. She read the newspaper front to back every morning and would quiz us on current events at dinner. She once corrected a doctor on his own diagnosis, and she was right. She was sharp, too sharp, the kind of sharp that made you wonder if she was running an experiment on the family at all times. She was. We just didn't know it until she died. Grandma passed at 91, 5 grandchildren. Her estate was worth $1.8 million. We sat in the lawyer's office, assuming an equal split. 5 ways, $360,000 each. Simple, clean. The lawyer opened the will and read, "My entire estate goes to whichever grandchild can prove they visited me the most in my final year." I kept a logbook. A logbook. This 91-year-old woman had been tracking our visits like a hotel guest registry. Dates, times, duration. She even noted who brought food and who came empty-handed. She had a data system, color-coded, with highlighters. She was running analytics on our love. The lawyer pulled out a leather journal. It was thick, tabbed by month. Each grandchild had their own section. She'd been grading us for 12 months, and nobody knew. My cousin Derek spoke first. I visited every week. The lawyer opened Derek's section. 11 visits, not weekly, not even close. 3 of those visits were under 15 minutes. Grandma's note for one of them. Derek, 12 minutes. Looked at his phone the entire time. Brought nothing. Left when his Uber arrived. He Ubered to visit his grandmother. Didn't even drive himself. Derek sank into his chair. She documented his Uber. She noted the transportation method. My cousin Amy went next. I called her every single day. The lawyer read Grandma's note. Amy calls daily, but puts me on speaker while she cooks. I can hear the blender. Last Tuesday, she blended something for 4 minutes straight while I was telling her about my doctor's appointment. That's not a visit. That's background noise. I am not a podcast. I am not a podcast. My grandmother wrote that. At 91, while tracking phone call quality like a customer service survey, my section, 34 visits, longest in the family. I felt good for exactly 3 seconds. Then the lawyer opened Priya's section, 33 visits, 1 less than me, but every single entry had a note about food. Priya brought samosas. Priya brought curry. Priya brought that rice pudding I like. And then, Priya's samosas are the only reason I made it to 91. She credited my cousin's cooking with her survival. I visited more, but Priya fed her. Quality versus quantity. And apparently, Grandma valued samosas over attendance. My cousin James had 8 visits. His section was the shortest. Grandma's only note, James exists. I think. 3 words. She summarized an entire grandchild in 3 words. James exists. She thinks. The room was tense. Derek was doing math. Amy was defending speakerphone. James was questioning his existence. Priya and I were tied in a samosa versus frequency debate. Then the lawyer read the final entry, written the week before she died. Shaky handwriting, but every word deliberate. None of you visited enough. I know you have lives. I know you're busy. I know the drive is long. And I know I repeat myself. And I know my house smells like medicine and old books. But I sat in that chair by the window every day and I counted. Not because I was keeping score, because counting was all I had left. The room went completely still. The money goes to whoever is honest enough to admit they could have done more. If nobody admits it, donate everything to the animal shelter on 5th Street. The dogs there visited more than most of you. A golden retriever named Chester sat with me for an hour every Wednesday through the therapy program. Chester never checked his phone. She compared us to a dog, and the dog won. We sat there for a long time. Nobody wanted to speak first. Then Priya said quietly, "She's right. I should have come more. Even with 33 visits and samosas. Even being second place." She admitted it. Then I said it. Me too. Even with 34 visits. Because 34 wasn't enough. It was never going to be enough. Then Derek, then Amy, then James, who said, "I barely showed up. She's right. I exist. Barely. One by one. All 5 of us. Sitting in a lawyer's office admitting to a dead woman that we failed her. Not completely, but enough. Enough for her to notice. Enough for her to write it down." The lawyer smiled. He opened a second envelope. "If they all admit it, split it equally. I just wanted them to say it out loud. I didn't need the winner to get the money. I needed all of you to feel what I felt when the chair by the window was empty. I love you." Even Derek, who Ubered. Visit each other more than you visited me. That's the real inheritance. Love, Grandma. She played us from beyond the grave. She turned $1.8 million into a confession booth and made 5 adults admit they could have done better. Then she gave us the money anyway because the lesson was always the point. The animal shelter got a separate donation, $50,000, in Chester's name, because Grandma keeps her promises, even the ones about dogs. We visit each other every month now. Priya brings samosas. Derek drives himself. Amy calls without the blender. James shows up, and I sit in Grandma's chair by the window sometimes, just to remember what it felt like to count.